parambulates. So story heavy.
This is DJ Slim D.
My country people. Them go. What? Another man food is another man poison. Go, yeah. Monkey no fine, but in my mind like
Hello and welcome, folks, to yet another sizzling episode of Know Your Star right here at Needs TV Network. My name is Richard Kigo, and man, today we are privileged to be having Kenya's iconic DJ. He is also a sound engineer at Royal Media Services and also co-hosts Hot 96 Late Night Show alongside Drew. I'm talking about none other than DJ Slim D. What's up, man?
Yeah, what's up?
You good?
I'm easy.
Thank you, man, for coming.
Okay, cool.
So let's just go straight to this. Tell us, who exactly is DJ Slim D and how did the name come up? Yani DJ Slim D.
DJ Slim D basically is a fun-loving Kenyan.
Uh-huh.
Who's typically patriotic and energetic when it comes to delivering up his passion.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
All right. And okay, tell us your career. We have seen that you're a sound engineer.
Yes.
And at the same time you're a DJ. How are you able to juggle both, being a sound DJ and a sound engineer and a DJ at the same time? Is it pressuring?
yeah, it is.
Uh-huh.
Basically, I think the scientific term for that is I can term myself as a bipolar person, because the two sectors, they're like two things or two guys in me. Actually, more than two. I think like three, because basically I'm the Kimani Mungai, the engineer at Royal Media, the DJ Slim D at Hot 96. And I'm also the DJ Slim D who actually go to the corporate events, who does the corporate events and stuff. So juggling all those to fit in my schedule, it's kind of tedious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, tell us a typical day, yani, like Monday started. How is your day like? Just run us down on that.
Wow. It's quite hectic by the way. So maybe on a typical Monday, I'll wake up at around 3 a.m. Check in at Jobo, that's Royal Media, at around 4:30. Yeah, for the morning shows. So because I'm the engineer behind the Inoro's Inoro Roshine, that is the news bulletins, the 6 a.m. bulletin, which goes down to Kimore, which is around the afternoon, and my shift ends at around 2.
Okay.
So basically from 2, that's when I check into Hot 96 at around 3, play to from 3 to 7, and that's when I retire home.
Okay, that's pretty hectic.
Yeah, it is hectic, but
You gotta hustle.
gotta hustle, man.
Okay, now I want your opinion on this. You have heard about the hashtag Ifikie Wazazi.
Wow, the trending hashtag.
Yeah.
You know, that hashtag actually made me feel old, because with the pictures that I was seeing on social media, actually, I don't know how to feel sad. I don't know the whole thing. You know, it was more of a mixed reaction in me, because I didn't know if I was to feel sad or maybe find a solution for the current generation, because from the direction the whole thing was going, I don't know.
It's just messed
I don't want to comment about that, but I don't know.
Okay, and okay, talking on that line, yeah? A lot of parents and even the society at large view DJing as a job that, it's not like, the formal official one, yeah? The white collar job, right? So just tell us, how are you able to overcome that perception in the society?
Wow, it was quite tough. You know, growing from a background where every parent believed that having a job was, you're either, it's a white collar job, and nobody actually believed in talent. It was quite hectic, or I don't know how our parents viewed the talent thing, especially the DJ, because DJing was an art that was affiliated with immoral behaviors and stuff.
Yeah, true.
And I remember there was a time I tried to tell my mom that I want to be a DJ, and actually she blew off because she never believed that she could take me to university and later on end up being a DJ. But I think by now she now understands that the whole thing, the whole art thing pays off. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now tell us, did you learn DJ in a DJing school, or did you teach yourself, or how was it?
Oh, for me it was a self-taught skill. It was from my cousin. He's now currently in Dubai. He was, I can say, he introduced me to DJing. Also from my dad. Okay, the whole musical thing is from our family lineage, because my dad used to love music.
Okay.
I remember my dad used to own like 1,000,001 record players with back then, you know.
Yeah, back in the days.
The jukebox thing and stuff. So I've grew in a family setup where music was our key thing. My dad used to hold parties. By then, zilikuwa zinaitwa, if I can mention in Kikuyu, chai, sijui, vitu kaa hizo.
Yeah.
And he was the go-to guy when you wanted music and stuff. So I grew up understanding and listening up to the music of back then. That's why I think I'm more into the old age setup of DJ when it comes to my mode of playing. Yes.
So as a DJ, you know, and even as artist, while you're playing the songs, you also listen to some
Yes.
songs. So just tell us, what are your favorite genres in terms of music?
Okay, I'm a bit diverse. I'm totally diverse with the music that I love. Okay, I play everything. I play as per what people love,
Yeah.
because I'm a people's guy. But when it comes to me laying back, relaxing and stuff, I listen to rock.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
You
a
love
rock guy.
rock?
Yeah, I love rock.
Uh-huh. Okay, now just tell us briefly, what's your view? Like, let's say a viewer who's watching at home
Okay.
wants to take up DJing. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, what advice will you give him? Should he go to DJ school, or should he teach? You know,
Self-taught thing.
Yeah, a self-taught thing.
It's quite tricky. You know, you can be a pastor just by going to,
To church.
not to church, the school itself. What do you call the
theological.
the theological school? It's supposed to be a calling, right? Not all nurses are nurses, because nursing is a calling, right? It's the same as DJing. So many guys are being lied to that going to DJing and just understanding how to juggle the machines makes you a DJ. DJing is an art that comprises of many elements fused together. You need to have the agility. You need to have the ability to learn your people, your crowd, that is. Because basically it's more of entertaining. You're entertaining people, you're not entertaining yourself.
Okay.
And that's where most of the DJs actually go wrong. You know, you find a DJ, he's very good, but he's kind of boring. It's because whatever he's playing for himself,
Not for the crowd.
not for the crowd. So one key element that he or she lacks, is the ability to learn or to read his crowd. So DJing, I can say, it's something that's supposed to be new. You need to have that passion of understanding music and learning people and studying things. You know, have that element of adventure, element of exploration, so that you can dig into the depths of the depths of music. Yes, to understand it better.
Okay, and there was a comment that I received from one of our viewers.
Okay.
And this is a question that I pose to many DJs. Why are DJing schools so expensive? What's behind the money? Because a lot of people actually, you know, you have that passion.
Yeah.
But you're hearing one like 30,000, and you know, like a lot of DJs start from way down.
I get you, but I still pose a question to you. How much would it cost you to be a doctor?
It will cost a lot.
A lot, eh? How much would it cost you to be a pilot?
A lot, really a lot.
So the money input is inversely proportional to the money that you're going to earn, right? Sindio? So it's the same thing. It's the same ideology when it comes to DJing. All the gadgets, the gears that we use are expensive. Like for instance, a MacBook goes for around 200,000. The decks themselves, they are quite expensive. So I believe acquiring such a gear, understand the depths of hassle. So when it comes to charging you, we don't want to, okay, I won't say that I don't want to, or the schools don't want to, but the money input in setting up a DJing academy actually interpret to the monies that you're going to charge. Yes.
Okay. Now, recently, no, not recently, way back, yeah? There was this trending hashtag, Stop Harassing DJs.
Yeah.
And we saw 2 DJs, they were arrested.
Yeah, they were arrested.
They spent the whole weekend actually in cell. So what's your view? Because, it's not something that has been really dealt with.
Yeah.
So what's your view, your opinion on the harassment of DJs by the county officials?
Wow, a lot are going to hate me about when I comment about this. But the thing is, the actual truth is, I don't find any logic in arresting the DJ, because when the NEMA officials or whoever is responsible or behind the arrests comes into a club and arrests the DJ, I just don't find any logic behind it, because ideally, we are only music managers. We're not responsible to the decibels being emitted from the speakers. However much we have the controls and everything, there's an entertainment manager in each and every club in Nairobi, who are solely responsible to regulate the club's volume. So I still don't find any logic why an official will just come all the way and arrest a DJ. It's just harassing either of the parties involved, because we're just a fraction of what we may term the entertainment element in a club. There's a lot of dynamics involved. There's the manager, there's the entertainment manager. So arresting me, I'll just feel harassed. Yeah.
Now, this is a conversation that should be actually extended. I was thinking of bringing a panel of DJs here. We really address that issue. Now, tell me, do you offer lessons to people, to upcoming DJs?
Yeah, I do. But okay, for me, mostly it's more of mentorship. I try and mentor people because I believe it's a God-given talent. So I'm out to give it out to the society, to give it back to the society. So I mentor people. I have a DJ.
So we'll be taking a short commercial break, but don't touch that dial, because when we come back, we'll be going with DJ Slim D, quick fire questions, and also he'll be playing us some little music. Hata mimi nitakuwa DJ leo kwani iko nini. So don't touch that dial. We'll be coming right back after the short commercial break.
Lady 6. This is DJ Slim D. Put your hands in the air.
Sasa, are you someone like me who's always on the move because you're keeping your several to biasharas in check?
Whether you own a wines and spirits, a nyama choma joint, a salon, rental businesses, or even a chicken farm, the new Flex units are for you.
Safaricom introduces new Flex bundles with flexible units that can be used to call, text, or browse as you need, allowing you to get more and use everything within your bundle.
Here's how you join Flex. Dial *100# or *200# and select Flex. Kuna option tatu, monthly, weekly, and daily units.
This is how it works. For every 3 MBs of data, you use 1 Flex unit. When you call for a minute, you use 3 Flex units. Now ukituma SMS tatu, you use just 1 Flex unit. Unaona? It's simple.
Navado, you get rewarded 3 Flex units every time you send money by M-Pesa. Imagine, that's like 9 MBs of free data. Alafu, every time you recharge your Flex units before expiry, your unused units get rolled over.
So, join Flex via USSD, *100# or *200#. Flex units inakupea more value and flexibility as you can use them across data, calls, and SMSs vile una need. Ala, unangoja?
Safaricom Flex. Get more, use everything.
We're trying to be hot. We just are. Hot 90.
Baby chaser, kill him with the love. Baby, kill him with the love.
Welcome back, viewers, to Know Your Store right here at NIBS TV Network. My name is Richard Kiga, and if you're joining us, we're having on set DJ Slim D, and he's been telling us about how his love and passion from DJing growth. So, DJ,
Yes.
tuambie, which university did you go to, and which course did you actually do ukiwa university?
Hey, mimi ni msee wa magoon. Msee wa rude boy. Yeye nilienda USIU. USIU ni masofti lakini.
But wanakuwa tu sawa.
Yeah, nilienda USIU. I majored in business administration. I have a degree in business administration.
Okay.
And a diploma in sound engineering from an online school in London.
Okay.
Inaitwa Audio Masterclass.
Audio masterclass.
Yes.
So hiyo audio masterclass, how okay, ulipata aje kujua the all about it, and actually how was the process? Kama kuna a listener or a viewer wants to follow your steps.
Yeah. Okay, it's a funny story because ukiangalia degree yangu, I'm supposed to be working at behind those clerk desks, yani uko kwa bank, matela hivi, trying to strategize businesses and stuff because it's a business administration, right? But my first job that nilipatanga was at EXP Momentum, where it was nothing but experiential marketing. And from my physique and my looks, I came to realize that siwezi enda kuconvince client juu sikai hiyo part. Unajua, it's the part where now you realize yourself. Nikajua I wasn't made for that. But thanks to Patricia Mbatia, who was the country manager, and Christopher Kirwa, who was the heads of operations, they decided to sub-branch into, actually, they found this events department, which Christopher Kirwa Ali head. He was the heads of operations and the events department. And luckily, watu walikuwa wame realize talent yangu, and they slotted in me. So after kuni slot in, then nika realize there was more to me than actually I was saying. So I decided to pursue the online diploma in engineering.
In sound engineering.
Yes.
So right now you're a sound engineer at Royal Media Services.
Yes.
Just briefly tell us how that came about, and how's life at Royal Media. Tunanaki Jeff Koinange, these deep people.
Yeah.
And I know you work with them, right?
Yeah, we do work with
so
them.
how did you come to work at Royal Media Services?
First I can say, also tushukuru God. Juu the level that I'm working on, pia wengi wanatamani. So ni God, naweza sema ni God, and out of the work yenye nimeiputu out there, I have a reputation out there, so ilikuwa tu more of a referral thing.
Okay.
Yeah, because by then I was in Coke Studio. when Inoro TV was ilikuwa inatengenezwa ikiwa in the pipelines. So hapo ndio fununu, there's a vernacular TV station under Royal Media. Everybody wants to work for Royal Media. It's a big brand. So we all applied, but I think out of my expertise, ndio I guess nilijipata kwa ndani, because they were looking for somebody who can operate the CL digital mixer, the CL ya Yamaha the Yamaha CL1.
That's sound engineering stuff.
Yeah, technically it's a digital mixer yenye ilikuwa inaleta tashwishi kidogo huko kwa wenye wamezoea radio radio mixer.
Okay.
So with my expertise from and the experience that I had from Coke Studio, the concerts, because I've done lots of concerts. Yes, not only as a DJ, but as a sound engineer, because I've worked with live gigs. Tom Wando, thanks a lot by the way for believing in me. And sasa hapo ndo nilijipata nimeitiwa kazi huko, and the interview was quite smooth juu hiyo machine naijua. Na that's how I landed up the job.
So you've mentioned that you've previously worked in a lot of concerts.
Yes.
And also Coke Studio Africa, which is a big thing.
Yeah.
And Joa, a lot of viewers and actually a lot of people, they only see the end product, but behind the scenes,
it's a lot of work.
A lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just tell us, people who are watching.
Yeah.
How Coke Studio Africa, how is it as a whole? Yeah. And even in your department, the sounding, what do they look at? What do they look for?
Your skills. Yeah, your skills and expertise. Basically, you know, there's one thing that we taka kuemphasize kwa watu, as in try and be as skillful as you can, because you don't know what you're going to face out there. As in, it's a harsh world, you know. You might take a certain path in your academical life, then reality hits you when kishagonga huko nje upate okay, niko nafanya degree ya water and drainage sijui what, sanitation, then you realize wow, the society or the world expects more from you. So for me, I think it's out of the diversity and the connections that I had, basically my own hustled connections. As in, ndio nakwambia ni God. You know, the levels zenye sengine nimestep, mi ukanga hivi naambia tu God yenye wow, thanks. So anyone mwenye uko huko nje, si ati sijui naweza sema si miracle kuwa kuko, ni skills bado na pia Mungu na ujiamini. Unaona? Yeah, juu pia kuna watu kaa wewe wanawaka hapo.
Kabisa. Tuko wengi hapo.
Yeah.
Now you've also mentioned that you do corporate DJing.
Yeah.
And also there's corporate MCing.
Yeah.
And tunaona a lot of people are now embracing that.
Corporate MCing.
Yeah, corporate MCing and all that. As in a corporate event, not traditional, tulikuwa tumezoea ile boring, tutakuja, formality, too much formality in an event. So how are we shaping that future as DJs and MCs?
Okay.
And how the future of corporate MCing and DJ unaiona happy in like 5-10 years time?
5-10 years. Wow. I'm not a prophet, by the way, so it's out of, we're just going to speculate on where the industry will be. Okay, basically what I can say is a lot of young talent has been nurtured, and it's now blossoming to the realities that we imagined. People have, naweza sema watu wamepanda class sahi, wame grow from musically to DJing to MCing, because like from my brothers like Jalango, Dr. Fueneke, it's the same guys that we share a stage with, and for me I think we've grown. If you look 10 years back where we were as DJs and MCs and everything, you know, the entire industry, and as per now, naweza sema watu wamegrow, watu wameendelea, and it's for the good, because I think hata mi dream yangu nifike levels kama za Grammys hivi, unajua. Yeah.
And that's like a big thing, because unajua industry yetu ikigrow, we get more exposure and we come up with bigger talents.
Kabisa.
Now before tuende kwa your quick fire challenge, I want you to tell me, wakati wewe una play kwa set, while you're hyping the crowd and you're playing the crowd, do you actually get to stage fright, you know, for the audience ikatae kukubali your mixes and all that? Because ajua like hata mimi mwenyewe that stage fright before going on set lazima ikakue.
There's a hakuna mtu to grow stage fright. Hakuna. Hata president mwenyewe, as in each and every time, sometimes he steps on that podium to address a serious matter.
Yeah.
I'm so sure atapatanga your stage fright. Stage fright I think it's a normal thing for every human being. You know, it's the fear of the unknown. You don't know what to utapatana nini huko nje. So yeah, hata mimi patanga stage fright. Hata sasa nilikuwa nervous kidogo. You know, gelling to the moment. But yeah, stage fright is a thing, as in I think it's normal. Watu wengi upata. And it's the fear of the unknown. Ujui watu wataku receive aje, unajua MC kule amekuintroduce, then umeekelea ngoma yako ya kwanza, the guys are looking at you and you're there wondering, hey, okay, hawa watu wanataka gani? Then you change the genre, you go to another track, then watu bado wanakuangalia, then you go to another track, mpaka sasa umekufa roho, mpaka finally yenyewe tu Mungu anaingilia na interview unajipata.
Anaingilia kati tu, anasaikwa tu.
Yeah, so I can say it's the fear of the unknown. Kila mtu kwa nayo.
Okay. So this is the most favorite segment, and the segment that I like most is the quick fire challenge right here in Know Your Star. And DJ Slim D, are you ready?
Yeah, more than ready. Kabisa.
Okay. Quick fire number 1, money or fame?
Money.
Money.
Yeah, money.
Sure?
Any day.
Any day, anytime.
Money.
Number 2, celebrity crush?
Locally or internationally?
Zote.
Wow, real.
Internationally?
Ariana.
Rihanna.
Ariana
Grande.
Yes.
Question number 3. If you are not a teacher, if you are not a DJ, what other occupation could you see yourself in?
As in out of the academical dictation,
yeah.
My own thinking.
Yeah, kama ungekuwa DJ ama ungekuwa sound engineer.
Ningekuwa kwa bank. Mazejo hapo. Sabutuma pesa, nimeboeka, life ni depressing. Alafu ni grow ni die.
Okay, niko na question nyingine imekuja hapa. Ungekuwa teacher.
Okay.
At a secondary school or a high school, which subject could you teach?
Chemistry and physics.
Hey, sawa.
Chemistry and physics. Nilikuwa na A bana. Fizo.
Unaona, we have academic genius hapa.
Yeah, chemistry and physics.
Manze, hiyo quick file kwa moto. Umeona aje?
Hazizo, nasukuma kokola bana.
Lakini bado hatujamaliza, bado moja. Biggest artist in Kenya right now?
Hey, okay, hii ni beef sasa. Wow. Biggest artist. Okay, there's a try to break it down.
Rules are same hivyo, lakini tutabend kiasi juu yao.
Okay, think Timmy. Timmy is big at the moment, as in terms of the new artist, Timmy yako juu. In terms of the legends, naweza sema Nameless is also coming up, as in ana reclaim throne yake with the hiyo launch ya Volume. Hizo ngoma tatu ametoa by the as in Nameless is picking up good by the yeah.
So man, thank you for that quick fire challenge. We're taking yet another short commercial break, but when we come back, I'll be sampling some of your comments on social media. And remember, you can follow us on Facebook, that's Nibs TV Network, on Twitter at Nibs_TV, and on Instagram at Nibs_TV Network. You can also follow me personally at Richie_KE on Twitter. On Facebook, it's Richie Kenya, and on Instagram, it's Richie_Kenya. DJ Slim D?
Yep. You can also follow me up on DJ Slim D, that's Instagram. On Twitter, it's DJ Slim D Kenya, and on Facebook, DJ Slim D Kenya.
All right, and also remember to use the hashtag #KnowYourStar. DJ Slim D, take it away.
This is DJ Slim D.
I woke up Chris Breezy. Oh my God, I'm the man. I'm so
fly and I can dance. This tattoo for my neck. I just FaceTime Kanye. I told him I'm his biggest fan, yeah. Got all these hoes in my DM.
It's easy to shake. Download My Safaricom app from the Play Store. Open My Safaricom app, shake your phone, an offer pops up on the screen. Select Ignite Buy depending on the offer you see. Shake again for your next offer.
Blaze. Join the movement.
Shake. Blaze.
Nikanta na kesho gani na uwezo kuifanya nitaifanya hadi mwisho. Mwambieni huyo evo smogopi shetani sagodi uko ndani hadi kifo. Nikanta na kesho ipe nguvu na uwezo wa kijana na akili za mzee. Daima ni wewe imara wazidi ya mshe. Naona mtaa kila siku ni zawadi toka Maula na soja gani ushike mama wajaribu ishao Matumiza watashikana na zao jama si waogopi na simama ya kiama
We're not trying to be hot.
It's Chris
We just are. 96.
Welcome back, viewers, to Know Your Star right here at Nibs TV Network, and we are back on set with DJ Slim D, and earlier before tulikuwa tumefanya quick fire challenge, ameweza kabisa. So I'd like to sample some of your comments actually on Twitter. Ninaona kuna @wanjira_lay anasema huyo DJ ako fire.
Oh, thanks for the love. Thanks for the love.
And also kuna tweet moja nimeona hapa @peggy_mwanza anasema umekosa kutaja Nyashinski, hiyo ni beef umeanza.
I knew it. Nilikuwa najua tu ita crop up by the way. But Nyashinski is a big artist. I respect him. By the way, bad love to Nyashinski. His path and destiny is bright by the way. Nasema he has a bright nini future.
Yeah. Na kuna mwingine hapa ameniambia nikuulize hey, my name is Teddy. Please ask DJ Slim D what's his take on the artist industry, the music industry in Kenya. How it grow, unazoona vile inaweza grow. Actually, that's what he's trying to ask.
Wow, that's a deep question by the way. Nasema, funny enough, you know, as in I've been in the musical scene since its inception. Unakumbuka Ruka Jua Kali? I was on that video by the way.
Serious? Hey, we have to look for that one.
I was actually I was an artist kitambo. I used to record with Calif Records and Mandugu Digital. Had 2 tracks back then. I used to sell under a different name, Nikolajita Danger, which is another nickname from my high school times.
Okay.
So I've been in a couple of videos. Nimekuwa kwa under 18, nimekuwa kwa Mejibeba, mpaka Che, Ruka, hiyo. And what I can say is that the music in a grow. And we've taken the right direction. You know, the youngsters wame crop up now. I think they're doing good. But ideally, what we need actually to embrace and actually grow the music to the next level, the awarding platforms. You know, we need to reintroduce back the awarding platforms. I remember back then the genesis of the awarding platforms kulikuwa na Chaguo Latinis. Yeah, Chaguo Latinis was the epic thing. Mad respect to Adam, the guy, the brains behind Chaguo Latinis. And that guy actually shaped the artists that we have today, like the likes of Prezo. I remember Maria Tulimjulia hapo, Dux Vouchers, you know, from performing at F2, you know, the jam session thing, where most of the artists actually came from, F2, that is Mr. Googs, Vinnie Banton, to being awarded as Kenyan stars. Chaguo Latinis actually took our artists to the levels that we are seeing them today. So I think we need to reintroduce back the awarding platforms to build back the confidence in our artists and actually, you know, try and rank them. Unajua kukiwa na shule bila mitihani, tutakuwa tu mnasoma tu, unajua. Lakini kukiwa na hiyo at least unajua if I do this I excel in that, nitawadiwa. Unajua you tend to input a lot of work into it. Yeah.
Na kuna tweet ingine based on that, kuna mseme niambia nikuulize, mbona this tension between newcomers and the legends in the music industry, you are heard about that, right? So ananiambia nikuulize, why, mbona kuna hako ka tension being as you as the DJ, jua unaweza tuambia?
Okay, that's a it's more of a territorial battle because as in you found me here bana, as in why you're claiming you claiming back my territory. As in I feel these guys just fighting over the little piece of share that we have, the piece of cake that we have in the music industry. But all I can say is that music is a diverse cake. It's big enough for everyone. No. And kuna hii vast gap between the old generation and the new generation. Like kitambo, we used to listen, like for instance, if I can base my answer on Maju. Kitambo tulikuwa tunasikizanga akina Tupac, akina Eminem, Notorious B.I.G. And we used to consider their rhymes epic and ill. Unajua ile unasema, hey, that guy is sick, mazejo. Unasikiza lines, but we have Fetty Wap and we have Designer, who I barely, hata sijui kama nishaisikia line yake yote. But you see, one thing you need to understand is that guy is not dumb. That guy is, he has his own audience. And now the audience is, shockingly, this age, this generation. So we need just to understand that there's that gap between the Kitambo guys and you accept the change because Kitambo we used to sing to Issa's tracks. Alaf now we have Timmy.
Yeah. So before okay, keep comments coming on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. It's Nib TV Network on Facebook, on Twitter at Nibs TV _network, and on Instagram at Nibs TV _network. Sasa tunataka kwenda Know Your Star Challenge. Na sasa sisi ni DJ. Sasa tunataka tu utufanyie tu ka pure scratch, yeah? Pure scratch.
Sawa.
Uko up for it?
Challenge accepted.
My camera guy at
So let me get a sample track and
keep the comments coming. Akitafuta track, if you want to request a song, the social media sites, just follow us. Use the hashtag Know Your Star. DJ Slim Duke ready?
Totally.
Twende kazi.
We're not trying to be hot. We just are. Hot 96.
Maglass.
Yeah, maglass ama ya fire. Uko fiti.
Vitu niko na hii.
Easy.
I'm just an easy guy by the way.
Easy guy.
I'm just an easy guy.
It's about that time to go almost winding up this show. It's been real. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
appreciate.
Before to funge our show.
Yeah.
I'd like you to look at this camera.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, while those guys who are watching and they are viewing, just give them a word of encouragement, motivation. Msemenya atakuwa DJ mwanapo tu mix. And also just talk to our youths, our current generation.
Yeah.
Waambie tu your parting shot sasa.
Okay, this is the part where I just sink it. Yeah, nakuwa mellow and
hata tungeweka ka background.
Anyway, youth wale wako huko wale wanani cheki, wanisikiza. What I can say is follow your talent and just believe in what you have, because it's during these times that we now believe that talent can actually pay. Talent is out here paying people's bills, you know, recreating lifestyles and, you know, supporting families and stuff. So believe in your talent, but usome. Yeah, wazejo, masomo ni muhimu. As in that degree is important because the world that we are living today in today is defined by the papers that you have. No door that you're going to knock, hautaitisha karatasi. Yeah, so your karatasi ni muhimu. Soma to the infinite levels that your ability can take you. Soma, pata PhD and all that. Hata ukitaka kuwa DJ, ukitaka kuwa artist, ukitaka kuwa athlete, ukitaka kuwa basketballer, na huna hizo papers, the match utapata ni utamaliza tu kwa hiyo talent yako. As in, we've seen people who have papers, who actually don't have papers, they have the talent. As far as much the talent pays, I can term it as a perennial, it's more of a perennial income source. Sometimes it's high, sometimes it's low. So kama ni kukimbia, if you are an athlete, utakimbia kesho, but what of 30 years from now? Utakuwa umeweka. So it's out of the papers that you have that will maybe determine where you are in the future. So naweza sema talent is paying. Yeah, kila kitu na pesa, high talent. So believe in it, but usome. And about drugs, it's more of a sensitive topic, but kenye naweza sema is as youths naweza sema tuna overuse vitu zingine. In states watu kunywanga juu ya celebration, huku tuna celebrating ndio tukunywe. So I think we are missing up the point in how we are using our drugs. Naweza sema tuachane tu hizo vitu zote. We try and tone down. Ifikia wazazi, ipungue kidogo. Because out there sasa tunaharibia watu wako genuine na biashara yao. Kuna photographer pale nje, kazi yake ni legit, kazi yake ni morally correct, but saiji haifikia wazazi. Utasikia sahi gava imesema hakuna pictures, hakuna photography CBD. So let's just watch out on what we do. How do it affect nini in the future? As in, it's more of ile inaitangwa food chain. Ukiondoa rat, ujue the whole ecosystem will just change. Yeah. So naweza sema just watch out on what you're doing, what you're posting. Follow your talent, but usome.
Kabisa. And those are the wise words of DJ Slim D. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, totally appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you. Now, this is the part where I sign off and I just leave you. I'll be leaving you with DJ Slim D akikuchezea ngoma hapo. The conversation has not ended, it has only begun. So follow us on our social media platforms. DJ Slim D.
Yes.
Mixes zako atapata wapi?
My mixes are all over. SoundCloud, DJ Slim D Kenya. Tunipata hapo. Although YouTube siku hizi wamekuwa kiblock. But I understand. As in, that artist alitoa ngoma, anataka hizo views kwa YouTube. So, mimi nikipost hapo video yangu, ipate views mob, unajua pati revenue.
Kabisa.
So, yeah, I appreciate kenye YouTube inadu, kenye Facebook inadu kutublock, but ni sawa. As in, si wote tunakula sahani moja. So, you can find me on Mixcrate, DJ Slim D Kenya, on SoundCloud, DJ Slim D Kenya.
All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, I've been your host, Richard Kigo. Stay safe, don't do drugs, and of course, keep it. Nibs TV Network. DJ Slim D.
Let's go.
Tumalizie.
We're not trying to be hot, we just are. Hot 96. They call me Big L.A. Big Silly, Big Money, Big Billy. When I'm sliding in the mall and you hear me, I be sexing with these balls so you feel me. Let me flip it up because in the back. Let me flip it, get a buzz in your hat. I'ma tell you how to cause an attack. Timberland ladies love on the track. Love to get the I don't get it, you ride with that when the fucking right comes another day. Go back to the more free chain. La 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 la. My name is Roberto Amarula. Oh, have you seen my Amarula? So sweet and fine like Amarula. She comes in the morning Amarula. Still have her in my night time.
gives me hangover. But I don't care, no. So smooth and clean like
This is DJ Slim D.
touch my amarula, amarula. Fire, fire on my rope. If it